Welcome all of you in online lecture series of digital electronics and logic design. So today we are going to discuss about the digital trainer kit that is used in to implement the digital electronics practicals. Okay, so today we will just take the overlook of this digital trainer kit. Just a bit, I will show you. Okay, so this kit is called as digital trainer kit. The use of this kit is to implement the different digital logic practicals on this kit. Okay, so here you will see the input section is there. So this section is called as input section and this section is called as a output section, and these are the pin sockets. Okay, so where we can fix the ICs. We have a different types of ICs like for AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate. So we have to fix that IC into this socket. So there are total 4 sockets are provided on this kit, and each socket is capable of fixing the 14 pin IC. So if you count these total slots here, so these are total 14 slots are there, so we can fix a 40 pin IC inside this one socket. Likewise, we can fix total 4 ICs in different sockets. So this is the input section and the output section. Here you can see the output of your circuit that you have implemented, and from this section we have to provide the input to IC. In this side, here the clock signal is shown at the different frequency range. Like suppose if we want to take the clock signal as a 1 Hz, then we have to connect the pin here, and like this different frequencies clocks are also provided. Here the manual clock is provided. When we press this key, then we will provide the manual clock signal. Okay, now after this here you will see the +5 volt ground. Okay, so these pins are these points are provided to give the power supply for ICs. Okay, as we know that for different ICs we require some power supplies to operate them. So here we have provided the +5 volt supply as a logic 1, and the ground points that is used to connect as a logic 0. Okay, so +5 volt is equivalent to logic 1. If you see here, okay, so the +5 is used to provide logic 1 level, and ground is used to provide the logic 0 level. Now to connect or to make the connection between the different points, here we have some special cable that is called as the connecting cables. Here you will see the cables are the connecting cables. The function of these cables is to connect the 2 points or to carry out the digital data from one point to other point. Suppose for example here you will see the input section is there. So from this input we have to provide input to the ICs at different pins. Okay, so on this section you will see the LED indicators are given. Okay, these are the LED indicators. So when the LED is in off state, that time we have to consider this input as a logic 0. If it is in on state, suppose I will make this switch as a on. Here you will see this LED is glow, so the input comes from this point is logic 1, and if it is 0 or if it is in off state, that time the output we are getting from this point is equivalent to logic 0, and this is logic 1. Like this we will provide the different logic levels from the input section. So suppose I want to move the data from this line to this line, that time we just connect this input to this output pins. So here you will see if I have provided the logic 0 from this line, so at the output also we are getting the logic 0. if I make it as a logic 1, then you will see here you will get the logic 1. Like this we will make the different connection. Then on this side, this section is called as a 7 segment display. Okay, suppose here you will get the binary outputs. Binary output means what? In the form of logic 0 and 1, and same output we can see here in the form of decimal value. So for that purpose here 2 7 segment displays are provided. So here you will see these are the 4 pins that is used for this first 7 segment display, and these 4 pins are used for this another 7 segment display. Suppose for example we have to display the 0 here, then we have to provide input okay. Now you will see here all the 4 binary bits are 0 0 0 0, and then you will get the decimal value equivalent to 0. Now suppose I will make here 1 0 0 0 1. I think the sequences get changed. Yes, okay. So when we provide the 0 0 0 means that is logic 0, that decimal value will be indicated by the 7 segment display. If I make here 0 0 0 1, then you will see the 1 will be there, then 0 0 1 0, that is 2, then 0 0 1 1 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, and then last 7. Okay, so here you will see the decimal equivalent value of this given binary inputs. Okay, you will see the value up to this up to the 8 up to 9 only. Okay, I will show you how to fix the IC in the socket. Okay, so these are the different ICs we have to use to implement the different practicals. Okay, so the IC will be provided with the different numbers, so the numbering will be shown here in the box. Okay, so suppose I want to I will take this AND gate IC, that is 7408. You need to remember this IC's number in order to implement the practicals. Okay, so you have to remember this. So this is called as what? Logical ICs. Okay, here you will see the IC. So if you carefully see on the top of this IC, the number will be provided here. So on this IC the number is not visible. Suppose I will take other IC, so you will easily identify the number. Okay, so yeah, okay. So if you see here on this IC, here you will see the number is given. Okay, 74F08N. So this IC is 7408 IC. Okay, this IC is what? 7408 IC. Now you will see here the notch is there. Okay, so what is the use of this notch? Notch means here you will see sometimes a notch is given or this dot will be shown. Okay, this dot is also shown here. So what is use of this? So that will help us to identify the pin numbers of IC. Okay, so from this notch side, okay, from this notch we have to start the counting from the left side, from this notch. Okay, so from this left side this is the pin number 1. Okay, just wait. Okay, so here you will see this is what notch, and from this side the number 1 will be start. So the pins are numbered as 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, after this the numbering will be start from this side again. This is pin number 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So this is a 14 pin IC. Here you need to remember that this notch is provided for identification of IC pins. Okay, so from this notch left side we have to start counting as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Okay, like this. Now here you will see on this pin socket the pin number 1 will be start from here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, but this is 14 pin IC, so on each side you are getting 20 slots here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to 20. But here our IC is only 14 pin IC, so we are not using the remaining pins of this socket. Okay, so here if you see this P1 point, okay, this P1 is internally connected with this first slot, P2 is connected internally with this second slot like this. Here P7 is connected to 7th number slot and P10 is connected to, it is on this 10th number slot. This is 20 pin IC. I just told you that it is 14 pin, but it is 20 pin IC. The numbering will like this, P1 to P10, P11 to P20. So this is 20 pin IC. So when you have to fix the IC into this socket, you need to open these slots. Okay, so the slots are open and you have to keep each notch side upward, and from the first socket you have to place this IC and fix it. Okay, so now you will see this IC is only 14 pin IC, so here 1 to 7 pins of on this side are only in use, and from this side also these 7 pins are in use, means only P1 to P7. Okay, only P1 to P7 pins are in used, and P8, P9, P10 these are kept open, because here you will see 1, 2, 3, these 3 sockets are not connected to any pins of this IC, so these are not in used. Here also these 1, 2, 3 these are also not in used. So we have to consider the IC number as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and from this side here from 7th number we need to consider this as a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14 like this. Okay, so now here we will verify this AND gate IC. Okay, so for verification purpose we must know the working of this IC. So as we know that, first I will draw the symbol of AND gate. Okay, the symbol of AND gate is like this. It consists of suppose 2 inputs like A, B and one single output, that is Y. So truth table is what? Input A, B and the output is Y. So possible condition 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Okay, so output of AND gate is 1 only when both the inputs are 1, otherwise it is 0. So here in this case both inputs are 1, so output is 1, and for remaining it is 0. So this is what the truth table, and that we have to verify for this IC. Okay, so for that purpose here you need to draw the pin diagram. Okay, without pin diagram you cannot identify actual function of these pins. So I will draw the pin diagram of this IC. So here you will see one notch is there. Okay, now from this notch we have to identify the pin number. From this left hand side of this notch, our pin number 1 is start. Okay, so this is first pin, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, and from this side 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So these are the pins that IC I have drawn here, and how the logic gates are internally implemented inside it, that we are going to discuss. Okay, so in this single IC there are 4 AND gates are there. In a single IC 4 AND gates are there. Okay, so the first AND gate, okay, we will see the first AND gate here. So for first AND gate, the pin number 1 is input, pin number 2 is input, and the pin number 3 is output. So this is what first AND gate. The second AND gate, for the second AND gate, pin number 4 is input, pin number 5 is input, and the pin number 6 is output of second AND gate. On this side, here also, pin number 10 is input, pin number 9 is input, and pin number 8 is output. Again, here also the fourth AND gate is connected to pin number 13 and 12 as a input and the 11 as a output. So this is third gate and this is fourth gate. So in this way, in a single IC there are total 4 gates, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have to verify this truth table for this IC. Suppose for example I have to use the first gate of this IC. That time I will just use these 3 pins, 1, 2 as an input and 3 as an output. Here you will see the 14 number pin is connected to plus VCC because we need to provide a power supply, and the 7 number pin is connected to ground terminal. Okay, so 7 number is ground and the 14 number is VCC, that is used to provide a power supply. Now just we will check it practically, is it work or not. Okay, so initially I will connect the power supply for this IC. So this 14 number pin, okay, you will see the 14 number pin that is connected to plus 5 volt. Before connecting or before making connection, you have to check whether the cables are working or not working. So for that purpose you can just simply by connecting it to VCC and connecting with this output section, you will see this is working or not, because the plus 5 volt will be referred as a logic 1, so it is in working state. Here we will see, okay, this is also in working state. Now the ground will be connected to 7 number pin. So here you will see ground terminals are there. Here also the ground terminals are also provided. So I will connect this ground here. Okay, so the power source is provided. Now we will connect the first AND gate to the input section. Now as per the diagram you will see here the first AND gate 1 and 2 is input. For this IC the first and second is what? Input for first AND gate. So I will connect this first and second to the input section. Okay, these 2 pins are input section as an input for the IC. And we have not checked whether it is working or not. Just we will, okay, it's working. This pin is also in working. Okay. After that, the pin number 3. The pin number 3 is what? That is output of first AND gate. So I will connect this third number pin to output section. Okay, so we have to verify this truth table here. Consider this as a input A. Okay, this pin as a input A and the second pin as a input B. Okay, so here this is two inputs A, B, and the output that is connected to this output section. Okay, so for 0 0, here you will see in truth table for 0 0 output is 0. Okay, for 0 1 0 1 the output is still 0. Here you will see the output is 0. Okay, now for 1 and 0, for 1 and 0 again the output is 0, and for last condition that is 1 1, for 1 1 the output is 1. Okay, so you will see here for only 1 1 means for if both the inputs are 1 1 we are getting output as a 1. So in this way here we have successfully verified the first AND gate of this IC. Suppose I want to check the second gate. So for second gate here we need to change the position of this input and output pins. This is 7 number is a ground that do not have to change the position. Okay, so now for second gate you will see here for second gate, for the second gate pin number 4 and 5 are inputs. Okay, pin number 4 and 5. So where is the pin number 4? So that is P4. P4 is input, P5 is also input. Okay, and P6 is what? It is output that have to be connected to output section. So that is connected to output. Now we will check for the second gate again. So for 0 0 output is 0, 0 1. There is something we have not checked this cable. Okay, it's working. Okay, for 0 0 output is 0, 0 1 again output is 0, 1 0 again output is 0. You will see the output is 0. For 1 1 the output is 1. Okay, so in this way we can also verify the pins. We can also here verify the the AND gate 3 and 4. Okay, so for 3 and 4 you can make such types of connection and you can easily verify it. Now let us verify the OR gate. Okay, so we know that the OR gate truth table, this is symbol for OR gate. So in case of OR gate, when both the inputs are 0 0 then only the output is 0, otherwise it is 1. Okay, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. What is inside what is the operation of this OR gate? When both inputs are 0 then only the output is 0, otherwise it is what? 1. So the internal diagram is same, just we have to replace this AND gate with this AND diagram with OR diagram. Remaining the structure of the internal IC is same. Okay, pin diagram is also same. So here you will see I have the OR gate IC, that is 7432 IC. You will see the number here 7432, that is OR gate IC. Here also you will see the notch is provided, and from this notch we will identify the pin number, same as that we carried out in case of AND gate. So I will just replace here. The connection is again same I have kept. Just I will replace this IC with the OR gate, and we will just check whether it is work or not work. So here two inputs are connected. You will see the two inputs are connected to input 1 and 2, and the third one is what? Output. Third one is output to OR gate. So output will be taken here, and just we have to check it is working or not working. So here you will see for initial condition 0 0, the output is 0. For 0 1, you will see 0 1, the output is 1. Okay, again for 1 0, okay, you will see here 1 and 0. For 1 0, the output is 1, because it's only 0 when both inputs are 0. So for 1 0 also the output is 1. Then for 1 1 also the output is 1. Only for 0 0 condition the output is 0. Means we have verified the first OR gate from this 7432 IC. Like this we can verify the second, third, fourth also. Okay. So this is all about this digital trainer kit, and I just simply explain here how we can implement or how we can connect the input section to IC or output section to the IC, and how to fix the IC. So basic verification of AND gate and OR gate we have studied today. So in next session we will implement the practicals. Okay, so thank you so much.